What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for PayPal Holdings with the ticker symbol PYPL. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for PayPal Holdings. I'm going to do a market structure update since last week. Saturday is when I did my analysis, but it was on the Friday's candle close, and the Friday's candle close was right over here. And this was what I was looking at when I was looking at the chart. I didn't know what was going to happen on the right side. So that's why I put the green range there. Because after a large drop, I was expecting maybe, PayPal to take a break before going lower. Because the $59 target was acting as a magnet. I was expecting price to retest it, but not right away. But again, it could have occurred right away, and that's what it looks like price is doing now. You can see that price just continued dropping down lower even after the very large drop that we just saw from PayPal Holdings. So still looking bearish. I know a lot of you guys are fundamentally, thinking PayPal is undervalued, and you're right. However, traders do not care about the fundamentals. They're just, getting in and out of the market every day, every week, every month. So they don't really care about, long-term things like the fundamentals. They just check the news. Like for the earnings report, let's say a trader was looking to enter, they're gonna look at the earnings report because they don't want to be in a trade, before, because they can, take a huge loss if they're wrong. So that's why, maybe traders, get out usually before earnings report. Maybe some of them will stay in, but that's what traders look at. They look at big news events like that just because it might shock their, entry and exit points, whatever. But they don't really care about the fundamentals, and traders are the ones who will move the market around. They're going to move the stock around. They're looking for lower price targets. They're looking for the $59 level. It's clearly acting as a magnet. You can see how well the price is attracted to this $59 level. It continues to drop down lower right to it. So it's just looking like it wants to just drop down lower. So I'm still looking for the $59 target. We can go and erase this green range because price did not stay in there that long. So I'm looking for the $59 target still, and then I'm looking for the $52 target. So let's see if we get a double bottom. If not, then the measure move target at the $52 level will probably be reached. So PayPal is still looking bearish in the macro sense and micro sense. Either, we can still probably get a pullback because we're definitely overextended, but we might not do that. So I don't know what's going to occur. All I know is where price is headed. I don't know how it's going to get there. It can do, something like this and then get to the $59 target. So it could do something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying this target right here looks to be a magnet, and I'm expecting price to reach it. It could, pull back and then go lower. It can just go lower from here. We can just trade sideways and then go lower. But that's the target I'm looking at. If traders are already short, that's the target they're holding for the big profit, looking for the $59 level, because that was a prior strong support. That's what led to this entire move up. So it looks like price, can get a nice bounce from there. But PayPal overall still looking bearish. You can see that since last week, price has dropped down lower, and there's a good chance even next week price continues to drop down lower. Let's just say PayPal, obviously, let's just say something happens and we see a massive uptrend. So we need to get back above the $67 level. Why? Because that was prior support. Now it could turn into resistance once we come back to it, because we dropped down so far already. It could act as resistance for price to go down lower. So I wouldn't be bullish until, I see something crazy occur on PayPal. It would need to get back above the $67 level, hold it, and then go up higher. So that's what it would take for me to be bullish on PayPal. As right now, I'm looking for the $59 level and then the 52. So overall, PayPal is still bearish. You can see how, every high was lower than the previous one. So this high right here, lower than the previous one. This high right here, lower than the previous one. This high right here, lower than the previous one. So you can see it's on and on and on. Still bearish momentum towards the downside. And there's a good chance that, bears will reach the target because it looks like they're stronger than the bulls. So PayPal overall is still bearish. Fundamentals don't really matter in the short term. And let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows that this was a big red bar a few weeks ago. This week was a nice red follow-through bar. So still looking, bearish for PayPal. I think there's probably a trend line in play. So let me connect the swings. So it looks like as long as we're still, within this trend line, you see that we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's obviously this trend line is doing something to the price. So as long as we're still below it, PayPal is bearish. Still below the EMA. EMA is pointing down, making lower lows, lower highs, back below the $67 level, which is not a bullish sign at all. So PayPal, unfortunately, if you're a bull, is looking bearish. But if you have not entered or you're a bear, then you're probably rubbing your hands together. You're like, man, this might be a good opportunity. I don't know. Fundamentally, looks like an okay company. I don't know if it's a high growth stock as it was once before, but it's not like going bankrupt or anything. So maybe this is a mismatch from technicals and fundamentals, and that's usually the best opportunities. But right now, if you were to enter, you're going to be facing a drawdown, and you might be able to get in at a better price. Obviously, if you want to get in at the best price, you just wait for a trend reversal towards the upside, so you know that the stock has bottomed, because right now it has not bottomed yet, because we're still looking for lower price targets. So it's still looking bearish for PayPal. I say it's one of the most bearish stocks I've been looking at so far, unfortunately, for the bulls. So that's all I have for PayPal holdings, and I'll give you guys an update most likely next week, Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.